بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In 2025, a lot of attacks Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa was exposed to in Palestine, of course, by the Zionist regime. And because of that, we have, Alhamdulillah, the United Ulama Council of South Africa called for Al-Aqsa Week, raising awareness about what's happening and trying to establish this forefront to stop these attacks on Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa and Palestine, especially in this time where the people of Palestine, all of them are struggling, especially the people of Gaza. So Alhamdulillah, we are joined by one of the leaders of the United Ulama Council of South Africa, فضيلة الشيخ مولانا عبد الخالق علي. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. كيف أحوالكم؟ الحمد لله. جزاك الله خير. Let me commend you مولانا. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you and protect you for always speaking about the cases of the Muslim Ummah and standing strong, whether مجلس العلماء, مجلس القضاء, whether UKSA, whether Quds Foundation. جزاكم الله خيرا for all your efforts. May Allah reward you. And I wish that you can also put the people in the picture about what's happening in Palestine, what's happening in Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa, and the Al-Aqsa week that you intend, inshallah, to start.
جزاكم الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد. قال الله تبارك وتعالى بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم سبحان الذي أسرى بعبده ليلا من المسجد الحرام إلى المسجد الأقصى الذي باركنا حوله لنريه من آياتنا إنه هو السميع البصير. صدق الله العلي العظيم. Let me thank you, Samahatu Sheikh, for hosting us here today, to Hilaal TV, for the opportunity that you afford us to speak about a very, very critical and important matter. The Aqsa Week is a global initiative. It started a few years ago, led by the Friends of Al-Aqsa, based in the UK, under the leadership of Dr. Adam Ismail Patel. And they started this particular initiative to create greater awareness around Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa Al-Mubarak. And it is a 1 week intensified awareness program in the build up towards the 27th night of Rajab. So this year the program started from the 11th of January until the 17th of January in South Africa and in many parts of the world. And we are grateful as the United Ulama Council of South Africa, joining many other institutions. The Al-Quds Foundation is part of it. The Majlis Al-Qada Al-Islami, the Muslim Judicial Council, is part of it. Palestine Information Network is part of it, and a host of other organizations, including women institutions, local organizations, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. And we are grateful to each and every organization that is part of this great global effort to create awareness in and around Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa Al-Mubarak. And why shouldn't it be? For if we ponder and reflect on the current crisis that Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa Al-Mubarak is faced with, then this particular initiative is not only an initiative of secondary, rather it is a matter of primary and fundamental need.
Indeed.
Because Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa Al-Mubarak is juz'un min aqidatina. It's part of our belief. It's part of our aqidah.
True.
It is part of the belief of every ummati of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Masr al-Nabi.
Obviously, and so therefore, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, the Aqsa Week is to create this greater awareness. The theme of it is spread the love for Al-Aqsa. Love Aqsa is hashtag Love Aqsa. And so Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, we are here today to invite all of our viewers of Hilaal TV to say, in these coming days, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, we appeal to you that speak about Al-Aqsa, create greater awareness of Al-Aqsa, reinforce the love for Al-Aqsa Al-Mubarak, create the opportunity of conversations with your children, with your families, with your friends, and with the broader community, at schools, institutions, amongst the youth, because Al-Aqsa demand from us our commitment, our loyalty, inshallah Aziz.
Inshallah. Maulana, subhanAllah, yani, choosing the timing also is very important, as the 27th of Rajab is coming, and the journey of Al-Isra and Al-Mi'raj, where Rasulullah Usriya bihi to Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa, and from there he ascended to the heavens, and when he returned back, he led the Anbiya there, and all of this yani, puts the Ummah in this huge responsibility of understanding that Al-Aqsa doesn't only belong to the Palestinians, it belongs to the whole Ummah. No. So each one of the Ummah has certain duties to do towards Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa. But what I'm talking about also here, Maulana, is that the activities, is there any specific or special activities expected from this Al-Aqsa week?
Yes, so this is an open initiative. It's a global effort, and every opportunity that can be created by individuals, by different groups, by organizations. Hilaal TV, the mere fact that we're talking about it, this is your contribution. This is Hilaal TV's contribution towards the Aqsa Week, to say that we are creating a special discussion around Aqsa Week and to bring greater awareness to it, to all the viewers. And Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin, this is a wonderful initiative.
Indeed.
And your contribution to this wonderful initiative, Alhamdulillah.
So basically expected from everyone to be creative, and from every organization also to be part of that according to their capacities, rallies, protests, boycott, whatever it is. Correct, Maulana?
Correct.
MashaAllah. And Maulana, and subhanAllah, in previous years, and I'm following on that also, that in previous years we see that the attacks on Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa, it increase year by year, it increase, and this year I believe, and I was showing you some statistics, that this year is the most year when it comes to attacks on Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa.
Indeed. It is one of the years that Al-Aqsa has been, the sanctity, the holiness of Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa Al-Mubarak has been violated more than any other time. And we are faced with where the Zionists, they have their scheming and their planning of changing the reality of Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa.
And the surroundings.
And the surroundings. They are doing that already. And that's the reason why the terminology that has been used is the Judaization process.
Yes.
That Judaization process is one that is supporting these settlers, these Zionists, to wanting to destroy Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa Al-Mubarak.
And the identity.
Totally. To remove Al-Masjid Al-Aqsa Al-Mubarak. Now, you'd recall, Sheikh, many years back, Sheikh Ra'id Salah, Hafadahullah wa Ra'ah, one of our great leaders, he used the theme, Al-Aqsa fi Khatar.
No,
Al-Aqsa is in danger.
Yes.
If we use this particular theme 20 odd years back,
what about now?
It's when you visit the scenario today, it is worse than what it was 20 years ago.
Especially in the situation where the Ummah is not at its strength.
Ya Subhanallah.
The Ummah is weak. Currently, I'm talking about regimes. In a time where Trump is hitting here and hitting there and in control, and we've seen what's happening to the Venezuelan president, and the Ummah need to cooperate. We have certain duties. Each of us, we have certain duties in order to come back together as the Ummah of Rasulullah.
Wallahi al-Azim, it is very needed. I was reading, and I understand why when people call, we need to bring back the Khilafat. Because divide and conquer is the strategy of the imperialist and the colonialist forces. So they've divided this particular Ummah, nationalists.
And they're still dividing.
And they're still doing that. I mean, I read about Africa. Fragmentation is one of those particular schemes that the Zionists is applying here. See what they did now. They've given Somaliland has been given recognition. And why my own reading of the situation is our Palestinians, the indigenous people of the land of Palestine, are going to be forcefully removed from there, and they are going to be pushed into another country. And this particular country that is not even been recognized by the African Union and by Somalia, the fact of the matter is, it is meant to almost welcome the people of Gaza in Somaliland. I was reading another important point. You know, the people of Gaza and Hamas with all its leadership and the other groups there, whenever Masjid al-Aqsa al-Mubarak were under attack, violated, they responded. They stood up.
Yes.
They
yes,
made it
correct.
a point because Al-Aqsa fi khatar.
No.
And this whole, the storming of Al-Aqsa, what has happened in Gaza, it is directly in defense of Al-Masjid
Indeed.
al-Aqsa al-Mubarak.
Correct, correct.
This genocide on the
The
Palestinian...
whole 7/11 actually happened because of that, 7 October.
True.
it
I mean, the fact of the
defend
matter is,
Al-Aqsa.
to defend Al-Masjid al-Aqsa, what happened prior to that particular build-up? Have we forgotten about the fact that how the elderly, senior Palestinian
Yes,
people,
I remember that.
they have been beaten in the alleys that people were walking towards Al-Masjid al-Aqsa al-Mubarak. The fact of the matter is, today, Al-Masjid al-Aqsa al-Mubarak is seriously threatened. The type of violations that we witness and the introduction of these supremacist, extremists, how they bring their ideologies and the worshipping to Al-Masjid al-Aqsa al-Mubarak, it's real. I was listening to Dr. Abdullah Ma'roof the other day. I mean, he did a recording with Radio Islam, and when I listened to him, he speaks about what is intended to divide Al-Masjid al-Aqsa al-Mubarak. Now, a few years back, I traveled with Maulana Ihsan, rahmatullah alayhi, and may Allah reward him and bless him, because he really created a greater awareness in South Africa around, with Sheikh Ishaq Tali, by the way. May Allah fill his qabr with noor. And at that time already, they raised the issue about taqseemu zamani wa taqseemu makani. How to divide, how the Zionists is scheming to divide Al-Masjid al-Aqsa al-Mubarak in terms of space and in terms of time. And what they did was, and this is what Dr. Abdullah Ma'roof was alluding to, this is what they've introduced in Masjid al-Khalil in Hebron, where they have divided Al-Masjid al-Khalil between the Jews and between the Palestinian people. That is precisely what they intend doing in Al-Masjid al-Aqsa al-Mubarak. And so our appeal to the Ummah is, Ya Ummatul Islam, we appeal to the Imams, we appeal to the Ulama, we appeal to the principals, we appeal to the parents, we are appealing to the youth and the youth groups. This is the week whereby we need to stand together, create that understanding, work together, create the opportunity, create awareness. Al-Masjid al-Aqsa al-Mubarak belongs to the Ummah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It is non-negotiable. It must be your duty, my duty, our duty, the Ummah's responsibility to say, Al-Aqsa is the responsibility of the Ummah.
Ameen.
Please be part of the Aqsa week. Join the particular programs, inshallah al-Aziz. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless and reward you. Jazakumullah wa salamu alaikum wa
Jazakallah khairan,
rahmatullahi wa
Abdul
barakatuh.
Khaliq, for that. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue to use you for the service of the Ummah. Allahumma ameen. Jazakumullah khairan for joining us this morning. Barakallahu feekum. We came to the end of our program for today. Subhanak Allahumma bihamdik. Nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.